Hi guys, this is week 46 Project Life and I've got a super quick spread this week. You'll see I don't even have it as fast as normal. It took me like 15 minutes. So here we go. I've got a photo enlargement, so I'm going to trim those photos down to fit the 3x4 pockets. And in the meantime, I'm just going through some of the cards. So I didn't really find any 4x6s that I liked. I like that Stories of Home one because I want to do some journaling on there. But I don't actually want that to be visible, so you'll see how I hide that shortly. So instead, I'm just going through and I'm going to pick out 3x4 cards. So for these 4x6 spots at the top and bottom, I'm just going to pick 2 cards. Now this Nope card ends up being perfect to hide the journaling that I want to have hidden. So that goes down there, and I just need one more for what will become my title card. And that's it. So you can see I've just picked out some blues and pinks just to match the photos that I've got this week. So here's how I'm going to hide my journaling. I'm just going to use some washi tape to tape these 2 cards together so that they actually stay where they're supposed to be in this 4x6 slot. And then I can go ahead and just glue my little photo of Lily down onto the pink card. And now, because I'm going to do my journaling on these, on this card, I'm actually going to trim it down so it's 2 littler cards. And also so that means I can make a pocket out of that Nope card to hide this journaling behind. So this journaling, I don't really want it to be public, but the story behind this is the house that we thought we bought, we didn't end up buying in the end. It all sort of fell through and was a little bit devastating. So I'm going to write the story of that on there, but I don't necessarily want it to be out on display. So I'm gonna take a wee notch out of that Note card with just a circle punch, and then you can see those little cards are gonna sit in behind there with my journaling on it. So to make sure that they don't sort of float about in that pocket, because it is a 4x6 rather than a 3x4, just going to grab one of these plainer cards here. It's just a grid design, and stitch around the 3 sides of the Nope card to make a little pocket. And once I've trimmed off those wee threads, you can see I can just slip those little cards in and I can fill in the journaling for that later. Now I'll just trim this 4x6 photo to fit the 3x4 pockets. That's really all I need to do for that one, and all I've got else to do is just stick down this one little photo, which, you know, I grabbed the washi tape to do instead of the glue. I'm having one of those days, guys. And then I'm going to do the same thing for my title card. I'm just going to use the washi tape to tape these 2 3x4 cards into one 4x6. And just sort of tie the 2 together a bit more, because the bottom was okay being 2 sort of separate cards, but this one I want to tie it together, so I'm going to stick one of the tags down from the kit. So this is the Studio Calico Homestead kit that I'm using for this. And there were no labels in this kit, so I'm going to use this stamp and just find a bit of scrap paper, because I'm going to stamp off the edge here, and just stamp partially some of the stamp to create a tag sort of shape, label shape, there we go, that I can date stamp in. Speaking of, I'm then just going to add my date stamp to it. And I'm just stamping a little bit out from the edge because I do want to add some stitching to this again, just with my machine, just to tie in the stitching down the bottom as well. I wish these alphas weren't this sort of sagey green, but there are a few spots of green on my photos, so it sort of goes alright. There's also no numbers on that alpha sheet, so I'm just going to write them on with a brush pen. It sort of ties in, I guess, with the sort of handwritten Nope on there. So yeah, I don't love it, but it is how it is. Like I said, I'm just trying to get everything done as quickly as possible so that I can keep up with both my December album and Project Life. So I'm pretty much done. I just want to add a little bit of embellishing. I didn't love those wee triangle pointy stickers, so instead I'm going to use some of these puffy stickers here. and I'm just basically going to scatter them around the page. So because the majority of my journaling's going in that little pocket and is going to be hidden, and really that took up most of our week, there's not a lot else to write on these photos. So I'm just randomly sticking some of these little dots down, and then I really do start faffing about with where I'm going to put them. I probably could have left it here just with the 3, but I persist in carrying on. I'm not sure what to do with that blank space. Like, it would have been a nice place to put maybe some journaling, but like I said, because I'm going to sort of hide all my journaling this week, I don't really have anything else to write there, so I just sort of leave it. And instead I'm going to add a couple more stickers to the title card. And so I pop on the 2, and then I just wonder, you know, I like things in 3s, so I'm wondering where I'm going to put the 3rd one. And I think what threw me off is that tag already had like that sort of brown circle on it, so I couldn't work out where to put the 3rd one. So in the end, I put the 3rd one over on this photo on the right. And that's where I think I'm done, I think I'm finished, but as soon as I turned my camera off, I decided what I would do is, you can see here in these photos, is just add one more little puffy circle to that blank space in my photo, and I feel like it fills up that gap much nicer. If you want to keep watching, there's a couple more videos on screen. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye!